What's up, guys? Big Papa Drock back with another RaidShadowLegends video. I hope you are having a fantastic day, guys. I have just completed my second stream back. So yes, I am back to streaming. It's been a lot of fun. I just want to take a moment to say thank you so much for the incredible support that I've seen on the stream so far. I mean, it has been insane and you guys are awesome. So yes, I'm back. We're doing it. We're getting clapped in live arena. We're trying to become a beast again like we once were. We'll see if it happens, but I'm having a lot of fun and you guys are the reason why. So thank you so much. But today's video is not a live arena video. No, today's video is a video about the one and only GIZMAK, who I pulled in the most recent Mythical 2X. I pulled him. I've built him. We're going to test them out. I've got a couple different builds. We're going to see what's genuinely viable in high level arena because I haven't really experimented with him too much here. So I'm really curious to figure that out. So let's take a look at our boy GIZMAK and see what he's got. So let's see what we're working with here. Oh, did I switch his stuff around? I did. Okay, we're good. I was like, did I have the right build on here? I do. Okay, GIZMAK, mythical, 2 forms. First form is a support form. We've got the A1, attacks when enemy, increases the duration of any HP burn debuffs on the target by 1 turn. If the target is not under HP burn debuff, decreases the duration of 2 random buffs on that enemy by 1 turn instead. These effects cannot be resisted if his attack is critical. Very important part of his kit, because critical stuff comes in a lot here. Then attacks all enemies not under HP burn debuffs except the initial target, decreases the duration of 2 random buffs on all enemies by 1 turn. This effect cannot be resisted if this attack is critical. Man, that is a lot of text for an A1. You'll also notice damage based on attack. So this is definitely not really the damage dealing form, but interesting that the A1 has the ability to increase durations of HP burns and decrease durations of buffs. So, not bad. We'll take it. A2 attacks all enemies. Before attacking, increases the duration of all HP burn debuffs on all enemies by 1 turn, then instantly activates any HP burn debuffs on each enemy. This effect cannot be resisted if this champion's crit rate is 100% or higher. So as a damage dealer, we're building with crit rate for sure. So that's awesome, cool. AoE, and we're burning up Stone Skin. Finally, increases the duration of all debuffs on all enemies by 1 turn and places a 30% decreased speed debuff on all enemies for 2 turns. These effects cannot be resisted if this attack is critical. So you don't have to build him with accuracy, which is great. He's got a wall of text on every one of these abilities. So it's going to take a while, guys, but just good to get an idea of what he's doing here. And this is on a 3-turn cooldown on book, which is pretty great. Let Me At Him. Places 30% increased crit damage, increased crit rate, and increased speed buff on all allies for 3 turns, then grants an extra turn. Damn, that is awesome. All allies getting these, that's sick, dude. What a sick skill, plus the extra turn. That's legit. And let's take a look at the passive. Spark of Anger, before the start of this champion's turn, places an HP burn debuff on all enemies for 2 turns, occurs once per round. This effect cannot be resisted if the champion's crit rate is 100% or higher again, so we're not getting resisted here, which is sick. Also, before the start of this champion's turn, has a 50% chance of placing an HP burn debuff on all enemies for 1 turn. This effect cannot be resisted at the champion's crit rate. So this dude is throwing out HP burn debuffs, and then he's smacking people down or increasing them in the first form. But what you really want to do is throw out the HP burn debuffs and then switch to the second form, which is where the real damage comes into play. And man, this form is nasty. I got clapped by a GIZMAK earlier tonight because of this form. So let's take a look. A1, Totemic Vengeance. Attacks one enemy if this champion's HP or the initial target's HP is equal to or lower than 50%. Attacks all enemies instead, so an AoE potentially. And increases the duration of 2 random debuffs on the target by 1 turn. If attacking all enemies, increases that by 2 turns or 2, by 1 turn on all enemies. Can't be resisted again. Wow, what an A1, dude. This guy's, it's just nuts, this guy's kit. HP defense based, so we're seeing a complete switch in terms of damage. So you're building with HP and defense to get the most out of them. Let's take a look at the A2 Kaboom, and this thing is aptly named because it is disgusting. Attacks all enemies. Before attacking, places a 60% decreased defense debuff on all enemies for 2 turns. This debuff cannot be resisted if the target is under HP burn debuff. Places an extra hit on enemies under HP burn debuffs. Grants an extra turn if this attack kills an enemy. Holy hell, what an ability. 3-turn cooldown and granting an extra turn. Nuts. And we're placing decreased defense, and it can't be resisted if they're under HP burn, which obviously in the first form they're going to be. So, hypothetically, if you've timed your stuff right. I mean, this is nuts. This form is insane. I think GIZMAK is one of the absolute craziest kits in the entire game. No joke. Ungodly Fury, the A3, places a pain link debuff on a target enemy for 2 turns. This debuff cannot be removed, resisted, or blocked, which is crazy. When calculating the damage inflicted by the pain link debuff, 75% of the attacker's skill multiplier is reflected. The damage inflicted by the pain link debuff will ignore 100% of the target's defense. Wow. Massive damage from that. Also places a taunt buff and an unkillable buff on this champion for 2 turns. Finally places a 50% ally protection buff on all allies except this champion for 2 turns. What an A3. And this does really nasty damage when people hit you. I'm not kidding. Killed me earlier tonight for sure. And then finally the passive, Burning Juggernaut, will ignore 15% of a target's defense if this champion's HP or the target's HP is equal to or greater than 50%. If this champion's HP or the target's HP is less than 50%, will ignore 25% of the target's defense instead. Will also ignore block damage and shield buffs when attacking enemies under HP burn debuffs. Inflicts 20% more damage to enemies not under an HP burn debuff. Whew, that was a lot, guys. This guy's kit, I think, is one of the absolute longest in the entire game when you consider both forms. But here's the gist of it. He does an absolutely monstrous amount of damage, or has the potential to. The biggest thing that you've seen up till now, though, is you haven't seen this guy really in arena used very often because he is a polymorph magnet. He is just absolutely getting sheeped constantly left and right because of all the HP burn debuffs that he throws out and the fact that he's throwing out decreased defense debuffs. I mean, like, the dude is just not built for today's meta, or at least he wasn't until Pinpoint. And that's what we're going to look at today, because we do have him right now in a 2-turn Pinpoint set to give him 2 of those intercept stacks. So it's going to be really interesting to see if he has enough damage. I've also, you'll see on the Blessing, gone with Incinerate, giving the, excuse me, 100% damage increase from HP burn debuffs in the arena, which burns right through Stone Skin. So this dude just rips through Stone Skin. Let's take a look at the mastery, see what we got here. We've got defense, we've gone with Retribution, we've got Helm Smasher over here, which you can't see. We've also gone Kill Streak and Methodical, Cycle of Violence, Whirlwind of Death, just getting more speed, Ruthless Ambush for a little bit more damage on that A2 when you switch forms. You know, Sunsleep, Fear, True Fear, Priest, Petrification. I don't know if this is really makes the most sense, frankly. Opportunist, probably not the best call here. Could go in a different direction, but for now, if this is kind of how I rolled. If you do happen to get any of these on somebody, then awesome, even more damage to pop out. But that's how we've got masteries. Let's take a look at the build. So I've built him 2 different ways. The first way is with 2-turn intercept, so 6-piece Pinpoint. And I've done this because he's throwing out so many debuffs that I just don't know if he's going to avoid being sheeped if I put him in Savage in Pinpoint. No matter what, you're building him some form of Pinpoint, right? You're building him Stone Skin Pinpoint, Savage Pinpoint, all Pinpoint. I think for him, the thing that makes the most sense is probably 9-piece Pinpoint if you can ever get it, assuming he does enough damage. But given that he is placing decreased defense, it is a possibility, I think, for him to hit those kind of damages that we used to see back in the day, even though he doesn't have Savage on. So let's take a look at what the total stats are. So we've got the first form here, 124k, 3900 defense, 252 speed. I would love to have him faster. Really need a 6-star soul on this. Really need to build him faster overall. Now this is the first form, so he's going to get a buff to all the damage numbers here. And the second form, which is what we really care about for damage, 133k HP, 4200 defense, 235 speed, 299% crit damage. I could hypothetically make this crit damage higher if I re-rolled the glove, which we'll take a look at what we got here. Item wise, we got, this is just Stone Skin because it gives us a little bit more HP, speed, HP, crit rate. Then we got Pinpoint, very tough to get good Pinpoint. I have sunk hundreds of thousands of energy into Pinpoint and just gotten really, really, really rough Pinpoint stuff so far. Just really hate that dungeon for drop rates. But unfortunately, it is a necessity if you want to do high level live arena for sure. Or really any kind of arena at this point. More Pinpoint, speed, HP. We got a Relentless Boot on here, which HP and HP, so more Ascension, more damage. Really, it's weird to see like an accuracy chest on here, but frankly, it's just like the best gear that I have, right? Double crit rate, double speed, defense too. Like we're maximizing his damage. This was an optimizer build. So trying to get as much as we can. And then this is a sick piece of pinpoint gear. Crit damage with triple speed roll, not bad. Wish there were crit rate on here, but you know what? We'll take what we can get. I could switch this to crit rate. I could also switch it to crit damage. I just didn't want to keep re-rolling it. I re-rolled it several times. Yeah, as you can see, quite a few times already, and just didn't get lucky. So we're rolling with it as it is now. And then we've got only a 5-star pinpoint banner: HP, speed and defense, HP all the time. Crit damage with crit damage ascension. And then we've got another pinpoint piece over here. Again, 5 stars, because I haven't had great luck getting some of the 6-star gear that we need. So there is room for him to get even stronger for sure. It's just a matter of what we can actually get on him. So let's test him out in this pinpoint build. So let's take him into Dragon. Again, this is 2-turn pinpoint, 6-piece, 2-turn intercept. So I'm really curious to see what he does damage wise, right? Like, let's see, because that's the big question. Is he still going to have enough damage potential without having Savage on? Curious. Let's find out. Who do I want to put in here? It doesn't really matter. I mean, I could put Lydia in here so we get the weaken. There she is. I think she's faster, and I'll just put someone like Shuzan in. Is totally fine. Doesn't matter. We're not buffing him. I guess we could buff his defense actually, because defense does matter. Yeah, I guess we could buff defense actually. My Sifi is not built right now. I'll just put her in here and I'll make her go first with Shuzan. That's what we'll do. So we get all the buffs possible. Although we're not going to get the crit damage buff if he does that himself. Nope, that's not Shuzan. There she is. Okay. Let's see. I'm really curious to see if this is enough damage. I think it's going to be because of the decreased defense. So we see there, everybody gets an HP burn debuff. You can see the 2 intercept stacks right there. We will, is Sifi still faster? I think Sifi is actually still faster. Awesome. So we'll boost up here. I stripped Sifi big time. Indeed she is. So we're giving the increased defense. Oh, it's still not going to matter, but if we put the increased crit damage, well, I think we're going to do that no matter what, because we want to be as true as possible to how you use him in arena. So he'll lose the increased defense, unfortunately, but that's okay. You know what I mean? Tough to get that on him when you're doing that self buff anyway. So this is more accurate. Okay, let's take a look at Kaboom. Places an extra hit on enemies under HP burn debuffs and places the decreased defense. Obviously they already have it out there, but let's just go ahead and see what we do here damage wise. 150, 168. Okay, 150, 168. It's a little over 300k. It's tough. It's not that incredible, in all honesty. And again, he's not in Savage, so that's a big part of the reason why. Or I should say almost entirely the reason why. Let's go back. Let's try it again. A little over 300k for an AoE isn't anything incredible. And I think he's built pretty strong overall. Dang, man, can you really, I wonder if you can make him viable. Is this a viable build? That's the question. Is this a viable build? I'm questioning now if it's viable for arena. It should be. We got still 2 turns. I mean, like, I guess you have to get the decreased or increased defense on him. Let's see what it does if we do that. Let's try again. Kaboom again. Wait, oh God, I'm in the wrong form. What am I doing? I didn't switch him. Whoops, forgot to, well, we got the test there of the A1. All right, everyone's still got this. Let's see. 134, 141, 172. It's not that good. That's definitely not that good. That's way worse than I wanted it to be. Let's try no crit damage increase here. Let's just try if we have Sifi give him increased defense. How does he work if he just goes straight into that form so he maintains the increased defense here? How much of a difference does that make on the A2? 125, 158, 160. Oh, dude, it did, like, I barely made it. Was that worse? Was I hitting with Helm Smasher before? Wow, I'm really like shocked. I thought he'd do a lot more damage here. Damn. Man, I'm kind of shocked. Is this a viable build? It should be. I feel like it should be a viable build. One more time. I'm not missing anything, am I? I've got all the debuffs up. He's built with a ton of HP and defense. Let's try one more time. Buff up here. I guess I could put him in Heaven Cast maybe instead of, but I need Incinerate. I need Incinerate to get through Stone Skin. Let's try one more time. We're not getting any damage out of this. 146, 158. Yeah, it's pretty consistent. Man, not having Savage really hurts. Even with the decreased defense, that really hurts. Wow. I've got a Savage build for him, but I want to take him into Arena first. I just want to see. Maybe I'm overrating how much damage we need here. You know, we're in Platinum. Let's take him into Platinum. Let's see what he does. Here's a perfect. Oh, this is super high resist. Nice. Let's try this. All right. Where's my GIZMAK? Oh, I hate these stupid combat tips that come up. Like, I've played this game for 3.5 years now. I don't need combat tips. Please let me turn that off. Let me turn the stupid combat tips off. All right, where is Shuzen again? Let's get Shuzen in here. And I'll go ahead and lock out just to start with to see what we can do. See who else I need. You know what? We'll get Lazarius in here too, so we have a little more speed control. All right, let's see what we got. Man, I'm really surprised. I'm curious to see what he does damage-wise now. Okay, I should definitely remember that Richka is going to do that kind of stuff. Get rid of that. Lazarius dies, but it's all right. we're getting cooked because of the his GIZMAK burning through my Stone Skin too, and Incinerate as well. This is great. GIZMAK versus GIZMAK battle. Oof. Damn. Just absolutely wrecked. Absolutely wrecked right there. Couldn't even get anything off. Wow. Let's try this. I'm trying to think what else I could do. GIZMAK just eating through my Stone Skin because we're taking turns because we're faster. Polymorph strikes again. Okay, let's see what we do damage-wise here. Switch into the second form. We haven't lost an intercept stack yet, which is great. Is there any polymorph in here? Yep, 6 star, 6 star, 6 star. Wow, we got really lucky not losing an intercept stack. All right, that was pretty good. Can't place a pain link here. Even though it can't be removed, resisted, or blocked, it will get blocked by Stone Skin. Sure enough. Really hate that they aren't accurate with descriptions and how they evaluate stuff, right? Like, if you're going to say it can't be blocked, then it shouldn't be blockable by anything. All right, let's take it back to 2 times. Cooked right through, of course, the Siegfried because of his ability to get through block damage buffs. So damage seemed all right there. Right? Didn't seem that bad. Solid team power, as we can see. So definitely a strong team. Let's try him on another Siegfried team. See if we can find his use case. Damage felt good there, right? Like, we blew everybody up. Yeah, we're melting stone skin right now, so we melted all there, most of it. Am I going to go first or not? I think I will. Yeah. Oh my god, we got resisted. Or, he resisted, I should say. The lockout. Okay, let's go back in here. They still got HP burn debuff up. Oh no. Odin's gone and screwed us over. Oh, but he goes through because of the passive. And he gets the extra turn, so it doesn't even matter. How sick is that? Man, that's sick. Hold on, let me read his kit again. God, that kit was so confusing. Let me read this kit again. What the hell is this passive? When attacking enemies under HP burn debuffs. That's right. So block damage and shield doesn't matter. Ooh, okay. So I see it. So he's actually kind of a good Siegfried counter. If you can keep those HP burn debuffs up, and we're doing enough damage in live, or in, I should say in classic arena here, where it's not mattering, you know? Yeah, we didn't put up massive damage numbers in... See if we can take this one on again, but maybe change things up. We can cleanse. Cleanse. I still need to get the stone skin off some way, so let's try this. Let's see if we can cleanse. We'll try this one more time on this team. I don't... so I'm looking here, and I don't think it's necessary, right? I don't think it's necessary to get... polymorphed again. God almighty. All right, good. We got all the stone skin off there. That's great. Let's cleanse. Okay, awesome. Let's boost. Let's buff up. Switch forms. Let's see what we do damage-wise here. Slow it down. Can we... We should be able to kill the GIZMAK for sure. Can we kill the Marichka and the Taurus? Okay, he didn't get polymorph. Big. Didn't kill the Taurus, unfortunately. Now we're going to die. Managed to not die, but it's not going to matter. We're still definitely getting killed. Oh, that's right. We get the extra turn. So clutch. And we can just pain link the Taurus. Golly, that is such a sick ability. So he kills himself because the pain link. Wow. Interesting. Really interesting. Ah, we lost it because the Galathir there, he managed to... Oh, but then Lazarius' passive comes into play. Nice. Okay, polymorph. God, it's just sheep Shadow Legends. We're just... It's just sheep after sheep after sheep. Just gonna hit right there. Just hit once. Try to take another turn with him. Just keep him coming back around. I don't have HP burn debuffs up though, and I can't get them unless I switch to the other form. So you really have to get that nuke off and get that damage done in that first kind of go around. Otherwise, you're trying to switch him back to the other form to get debuffs back up. But let's just go ahead and just do that so we get the AoE. Just get another AoE there. Really interesting champ. All right. He has no intercept stacks left. So here's where it really comes into play. Does he get polymorphed? He did not get polymorphed. We can pain link again. There you go. So we actually managed to win that fight. Wasn't efficient, that's for sure. But still managed to get through there. Really, really, really interesting kit. A lot of crazy stuff going on. Let's see if we can get one. We have any UDKs up here anymore? Not really. Oh, here we go. We got a UDK here. Let's try this. Another Galathir. So damage seems like it's, not having Savage is definitely affecting what he's doing for sure. We can see that without a doubt. Definitely affecting what he's doing there. Okay, we got the HP burn up. But not enough to get through there, right? Painlet can't be resisted, so that's awesome. Let's see if we can get some more damage into him. HP burn debuff is now gone. I'm about to clap us. Got enough to get it done. Interesting that he wasn't able to burn through more. Give her an instant turn, keep him alive. Let's go full auto, see how long it takes him to kill. Without HP burn, so he's not doing nearly as much damage there. Let's see. Also bad affinity. Still getting polymorphed. Man, I feel like you have to have like multiple intercept stacks with him or you're just going to get absolutely polymorphed. But then again, his intercept stacks here never got used. He is such an RNG hero in some ways. Like, he can do some really incredible stuff, but he's so RNG based. Let's take a look at the other build I've got on him and just see how he does there. Let's test him again. So we're going to test him again. Switch to this other build. This is a Stone Skin pinpoint. 1 turn pinpoint, so 4-piece pinpoint. 1 turn intercept, and then Savage. So he gets more damage. I don't know if it's necessary 100%, but let's just try and see. Right? Let's try and see. Let's see what's his damage. What's his stuff at? 126. Still really good stat-wise. A little bit more crit damage. Let's find out. Okay. So just to reiterate, we're in Savage now, and we are in Pinpoint. We're still looking for the second form. Still really good stats up here. 235, 312. Let's take him into Dragon again, see what he does. Let's see if this changes anything. Really curious. I feel like you have to have him in that 2-turn intercept, 6-piece pinpoint. Let's find out. We were doing what, like 130 to 150, 160 last go around? What's he doing now? 191, 200. Yeah. Big difference. Big difference. Still not like the strongest nuke, though. You know what I mean? I'm actually still kind of surprised. Still not like a god tier insane nuke. Let's try it again. I'm just burning through energy to do this, guys. Ugh, it's the worst part of this, right? All right, let's go again. See what we got one more time. This is also with Weaken, too, which is the thing to keep in mind, of course. Obviously, that's how I test all of my champs, the same way. So try to get realistic scenarios, although Weaken, not necessarily realistic anymore. For this champion, decreased defense is. All right, let's try one more time with Kaboom here. 198, 160, 186, 130. I mean, I'm really surprised. Like, he's definitely doing good damage. It's definitely not as strong as I thought. Like, his kit is so interesting, though. His kit is so interesting when you think about... Let's try him in Arena now. when you think about like getting him into arena, and if you can get one kill with him, you can really go absolutely just crazy. Let's try again here. So we've got one intercept. We've already lost the intercept. It's already gone. We would have already gotten polymorphed. Great example of how important it is to have intercept on him. He would have already become a sheep. You know, I'm actually gonna... Nice, you got an extra turn anyway. I don't want to lose that strength, and I'm going to lose it anyway, aren't I? We've already got increased speed. I don't want the increased crit damage. I'm going to hold off. Let's see what kind of damage he does. I'm going to keep that block debuffs up just in case. Okay, he didn't get polymorph there. Strengthen helping to make sure he stays alive. And now... Pain Link on the Sifi. Again, didn't get polymorphed. Instant turn with the Shuzen. Of course he gets sheeped. I don't know why. Armand's unfortunately picking him. Singling him out for pain. Got the counterattack though. Just blew everybody up. Okay. I mean, I don't know how we didn't get polymorphed. Truly shocked we did not get polymorph. Let's go into another team here. Oh, it's a lot of mythicals, and I'm probably not faster here. I'm almost positive I'm going to be slower. We'll try it. He's definitely like, he's really, really, really cool champion. It's just like, are you going to get polymorphed or not? So we didn't get polymorphed again. So we're getting lucky again, which is great. Okay, he's burning through. He's burning through everything. Let's put on our little buff. So he did lose his intercept stack there. He lost his buffs from the Crixia, I think. Okay. Didn't get polymorphed again. Should attack everybody. Finish everybody off. Man, having that stone skin on, or that savage on, definitely makes a difference. He's doing more damage for sure. That was pretty impressive too. Like, maybe you can get away with not running him in 2 intercept stacks, 6-piece, right? I'm still like not sure. Let's do another test. This is a long video, guys, but I want to try to be as thorough as possible here and just see. Oh, he already lost. So he's already lost. Stone skin and block damage still up. Let's boost. Can we get to his turn or not? Oh no, we're not gonna get to his turn, are we? No, we're not fast enough. Stone skin, Incinerate still up though on everybody. That's what we need. Incinerate still up. Unfortunately, Murchka still there, so this is gonna look ugly, and we're not gonna do any damage to Taurus. Damn, if you don't get through that stone skin, it's just nights out. Let's see what he does on auto, because we still have Marichka up here, so. Okay, Taurus takes a turn. That's big. Everybody comes back. Okay, everyone's back. We're still in this. Yes, block the skills. Pain Link on the Taurus, I think. Look at the damage it does off that Pain Link. And we block, that's awesome. We got it there too. Yeah, do that damage, baby. Every time you hit him, we're just doing more damage to Taurus. It's beautiful. That's what we want to see. We're back. And it's a 2-turn unkillable. That's the AoE. Oh, we just obliterated Armand's there. It's like, sit down, son. My God. Get those buffs off the Taurus. I mean, hey, I can't tell if I'm just getting lucky. You know what I mean? Like, he's not getting sheeped. We haven't gotten sheeped yet because of intercept. Like, it just shows you how much has changed. Without intercept, he is cooked. He is cooked without intercept. All mythicals? Why not? Let's give it a go. He's a beast. He is definitely a beast. All right. Polymorphed. It's all right. Let's try to just get some stone skin off there. Nope. Couldn't get it off our base. That's all right. All right. This is why you kind of got to build him fast too. Like, you need him getting in through this. Let's see what he does here. Still has his intercept. Hasn't lost his intercept. Killed the Siegfried. That is such a sick ability, man. So freaking sick. Pain Link. They're stripping our buffs. He ignores this, right? All right, I can't. I'm not gonna lie. He's kind of sick. I kind of like, I don't know. I might like this Savage build more. Mainly because I'm not getting polymorphed. Like, if I were getting polymorphed, I'd be raging right now. But maybe one is enough. Is one truly enough? Take him in against Marius. I'm clearly addicted to playing with GIZMAK, as we can see. Still not polymorphed. Oh, the Enfeeble, though. That's rough. And he's going to get another one when he switches. It's tough. That's tough. That's tough. And they look pretty fast, too. Oh, and they've got a Warlord. Shit. That's not good. Oh, no. Gotta hope he doesn't get enfeebled here. Oh, and it's 2-turn. Come on, bro. Now we can still, of course, Pain Link. He's gonna lose all his skills, though. That's the only problem. Ugh. Oh no, and it's all gone. We're cooked. Hey, with the enfeebles off, and he got a little counterattack there. We have hope. We have hope, maybe. If that had been him attacking, I think we would have won. I think we would have obliterated anybody. God, Marius is just so good. Oh, maybe. Oh, what? He cooked them all. Whoa. Wow, he cooked all of them right there. Good Lord, Jesus. I am no longer a Kraken, clearly. Oh my Lord, that was nuts. I'm definitely slower in this team for sure. And he's got GIZMAK. Let's try it. All right, last one. I'm having fun using him, I'll tell you that much. He's in full. Look at this. His GIZMAK is in full. Oh man, if I don't go, I'm gonna. I gotta try. Okay. Do we have enough damage here? Let's find out. My God. Bro just obliterated everything. Oh my Lord. And he didn't get polymorphed. Guys. Maybe you can get away with having him in Savage. This is changing everything about how I feel based off of what I thought I needed him in. I mean, you saw that was 9-piece pinpoint over there. That was 9-piece pinpoint. But he's not getting polymorphed. I mean, I'm probably just getting super lucky. But still, I'm really surprised. I thought at least once. Surely, if I put this on here, he gets polymorphed. No. This is crazy. GIZMAK is nuts. All right, let's just finish this off. Switch forms, kill him. Still, like that was Infinite's team? I didn't even know. Wow. Damn. I mean, Infinite's an absolute beast. And we just cut through that team like a hot knife through butter. I don't know, guys. I don't know if I want to switch him back to 2-piece or to 6-piece perception, or yeah, pinpoint. God, perception. What am I talking about? I think maybe you might be able to get away with him. I mean, it's dangerous. I'm still like surprised I didn't get polymorphed. But let's go back and hold on. How many people have polymorph in there? 6-star polymorph. So there's only one. Okay, so that definitely plays a role. That plays a role for sure. Let's see how much polymorph we're seeing over around. Let's try this one. This is a lot of polymorph here, and the accuracy here doesn't matter. That's 5-star. Let's try this. Surely he will get polymorphed here. Surely, one would expect. No, still not yet. I mean, Shuzent gets polymorphed all the freaking time. Damn, dude, I'm flabbergasted by this. No polymorph. And he blew through that team. Not super high level of power, but that's nuts. Wow. Okay, yeah, he's definitely a beast. He's definitely a beast. And now I am like, dang, now I kind of want to run him in the Savage. Now I kind of want to run him in the Savage, guys. Just a reminder of the stats in this build. Again, not enough speed. We need more speed on him, frankly, overall for Live Arena. He's got really great base speed, you can see here, which makes it easy to get him up there. Would love to get this up to 270, 280, 290, if not higher. But, I mean, I don't know. I mean, we managed to not get polymorphed once across all those battles. And obviously, we did a lot of battles in the 2-piece. I mean, we would have been polymorphed. I'll put it like this. Had we not been in 2-stack intercepts on that first go around, there were a couple times we would have gotten polymorph for sure, because we did see both of our intercept stacks disappear at least once or twice. But still, it's like, it's tempting to leave him in the Savage stack because he does so much more damage in this. You know, just definitely an increase in damage. I mean, he was just blasting through stuff. So I guess the question there is, what's your risk tolerance, right? Are you cool with sheep? Because it could happen. All I know is at least, you know, pinpoint gear makes him viable now. He's definitely viable. He's definitely viable. And you saw him even in arena defense there was a little tricky because he can burn through Stone Skin so quickly and he's not getting polymorphed. Especially with Incinerate. Hell of a champ. Hell of a champ. Nasty champ. Yeah. I'm definitely gonna have to bust this guy out in Live Arena. What do you guys think? You think 6-piece pinpoint? 4-piece pinpoint? What do you think of his damage? Dude is sick. I really like him. I do think he's an absolute beast. He's a unit. Just ripping through stuff. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think, but I'm impressed. I liked him a lot. Even though the dragon testing numbers weren't as impressive as I thought they'd be, from an AoE damage standpoint, he was just melting through champions. Melting through them. So, and like crushing through block damage is so big. You think about Siegfried, so annoying to deal with, just blew him up and blew all those teams up over and over again. So yeah, GIZMAK is legit. The kit is insane. Anyway, that's been this video. Hope you enjoy it. Let me know in the comments down below. Thank you again so much for the incredible support, and I will see you all soon on a live stream or in another video like this. Big Papa Drock out.